Hey guys, I'm Ross. Today I'm going to show you how to make some eggnog. You will need 10 eggs, a pint of milk, about 12 ounces of heavy cream, some bourbon, some rum, 2 cups of sugar split in half, and nutmeg. So back in the 18th and 19th century, around wintertime when the days would get shorter, chickens would stop laying so many eggs. People would take their eggs from the fall and fortify them with sugar and alcohol, and then they could drink them all winter long. So the first step is to take your 10 eggs and separate them. The easiest way to do this is crack all of your eggs into one bowl and then pick out the yolks. This is a lot easier than trying to separate them in the shell. I find that the edges of the shell always end up cracking one of the yolks. And if you get a little bit of yolk in your white or some egg white in your yolk, that's fine because these are all going back into the eggnog at the end. After you've cracked all of your eggs, just reach in gently. The egg whites will just fall through your fingers. You can kind of roll it. They don't want to come off. These eggs are pretty fresh, so they don't want to separate. And that's it. This is also the best way to separate eggs if you are making pasta dough. So after your eggs are separated, the next step is to start whisking them. Once your eggs are beaten up a little bit, you can add 1/2 of your sugar as you're whisking. You want to beat these until they turn a couple shades lighter. This is also a good time to ask for a stand mixer for Christmas. You can see that these have gotten a couple shades lighter. Just about done. Now, once you're good and tired from whisking the egg yolks, move on to the egg whites. Same thing with the egg whites. Once they get mixed up and a little frothy, add the other half of your sugar. And then you want to beat these until they form soft peaks. Seriously, buy me a stick blender. Can't believe they used to make this before electricity. Need to check with Chef Walter Stabe, see how they used to do it. This isn't quite done yet, but you can see it's almost doubled in volume. It's from whipping all the air into it. The protein from the egg white kind of forms a scaffold to hold the air in it. That's how you can get egg whites so fluffy. The sugar helps to make it not taste like shit. A good method, tilt the bowl forward and whisk backwards so it won't spill out the back. This is pretty much where we want it now. I'm gonna say that's good. So once your egg whites are done, it's time to add your milk and cream. You're gonna add that to your egg yolks. We have 1 pint of milk, 12 ounces of heavy cream. Let's give that a quick mix. So next we're gonna add our alcohol. I have Wild Turkey 101 bourbon. I like to use an overproof because it comes through a little more. We're gonna add 18 ounces of this to start. Just a little more. Now, a lot of recipes call for spiced rum. I'm not a huge fan of spiced rum, so I'm just gonna use an aged rum. You're gonna get a lot of the same aromas and flavors that you would get with a spiced rum just by aging a barrel. Let's start with 4 ounces of rum. See where that gets us. It's supposed to fold in your egg whites with a spatula. instead of whisking them in. So let's give that a little taste. That's boozy. But the nice thing about adding this much alcohol is you can age this. So this is around 15%, which means all the bacteria that might be in raw eggs is definitely gonna die. You could let this sit in your fridge for a year. You could probably let it sit in your cabinet for about a year if you really wanted to. Now, if you're giving this as a gift, perfect container, just a mason jar. So to serve this, take a ladle full. You don't have a punch glass, you can just use anything. Coffee mug works. And then you want to finish this off with some fresh grated nutmeg. Cheers. Yeah, apparently he was just an art dealer. Oh, hi there. Hello, I'm Ross.